The process of finding a value against a point of independent variable is called interpolation. We can interpolate a value using many methods in numerical analysis, but using graph to estimate a value is one of the methods we use to interpolate a value. Here we have a question where Lindsay borrowed $360,000 from the bank. If he is making payments of $36,000 yearly by means of 12 monthly installments, please model this data by equation. Draw the graph for balance of payments using M and C values. How much money is due after 2.25 years? So there are few questions we need to answer, but we need to remember that the dependent variable in this is the balance of payments. How much money was borrowed at the start? $360,000 when time was 0. So we plot the data table here against T and V. For when T is equal to 0, the value of money is 360,000, and each year when $36,000 is being paid, it is reducing, and now we need to find out the equation. In order to find out the equation, we will first need the C value, and we will need the M value, and we will need which one is the dependent variable and which one is the independent variable. So we require these four things. The C value. How do we get the C value? Against 0 value of independent variable, which is T here, and it will be plotted along x-axis, against 0 value of the independent variable, the value of dependent variable is called C. Here, if T is independent variable, then 360 is the C value. So 360. That's basically in thousands, but that we are taking care in the header. Therefore, we'll just simply put 360 thousands. Now, this is the initial value for the balance of payment. And now we want to find out the M value. We have done this over and over again. In order to find the M value, we take this difference of independent variable and we take this difference of dependent variable, and then we divide them, the difference in dependent variable values divided by difference in the independent variable values. So this would be 324 minus 360 divided by 1 minus 0. This would give us minus 36. So that is the M value. Now, equation. What is the equation? Equation is y is equal to mx plus c, where y is the dependent variable, which is v in this case, because v is the value of money in thousands. So what is m? M is minus 36. X is what? X is the independent variable, which is t in this case, plus c. What is c value? That is 360 thousands. Or in other words, you can see v is equal to 360 minus 36t. Now, if we want to plot this equation on the graph, we don't have to use the table of values. We can simply take a look on the equation and we can plot this on the grid. Where is 360? 360. So if we start with 0 here, 36 here, because the increments are in $36,000, therefore we just take one division equal to 36,000. This would be 72. This would be 108. This would be 144. This would be 180. And next would be 216. Next would be 252. And next would be 288. And 324 and 360. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now on the other side, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. In fact, we can take, just to graph this easily, we are going to take two small squares equal to 1. So therefore, if we make this as 1, this would be 2, this would be 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's as far as we want to go. Now, what is the value against 0 value of time? That's 360. That's right here. And then for against 1, it's 324. That would be right here. And now against 2, it would be 288. So against 2, this should be 288 right here. Against 3, it should be 252. So 252 is right here. And against 4, it's 216. So 216 would be right here. And against 5, it's 180. 180 would be right here. And then against 6, it would be 144. 144 would be right here. And next would be here, 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 and here. Now if we pick up a straight line and draw the line through these points, let's try this. Pick up a straight line here and this line fits perfectly well through these points, and we can see that this is the line which is showing. In fact, we can write its equation as well. V is equal to 360 minus 36t. So we have answered a couple of questions here. First, we have modeled this data by the equation, and we have drawn the graph for the balance of payments using M and C values. If we wanted to use it instead of plotting those points, if we wanted to use M and C values, the C we already do here, and then for minus 36 we go, it's because M is equal to rise over run, and that is minus 36 over 1. So we go run first. So 1 is 1 we go here. If we want to go, 1 is equal to this unit, and then we go 36 down because it's negative, and we reach here, and we can also draw the line through these 2 points, which is the same line. So either way you go, whether you draw the data points and then draw the line through those points, or you first identify the C value and then draw the slope rise over run, we always get the same straight line. Now, how much money is due after 2 point 2.25 years. Now that is something that we need to see. Here it is, the 1 year is here and second year is here. 2.25, like this whole thing, this whole distance that is between the data we have available is either at the end of 2 years or 3 years. We don't have any data, but we want to estimate for 2.25 years. So 2.25 years mean 2 years and 3 months. So that would be, that data point will be right here. So against this value we want to find out what would be the balance of payment. First identify that point on x-axis and then draw the line, a straight line starting from that point, and that what meets this, and then we can increase it a little bit more here, and also draw another line from there, from this point, and we can see that if this is 324 here and this is like, this whole thing is 36,000, we can subtract 1/4 of 36 from 324 to bring it down. So 320, that's almost 1/4 of the box there. So this whole box is representing 36,000 and divided by 4 gives us 9, and therefore it should be 324,000. 324 minus 9, that should give us 315. So at 1.25 year, at t is equal to 1.25, v is equal to $315,000. And if we were required to find out 2.25 year, we can simply do the same thing again and draw this data point here, and against this data point we can draw another line and draw this line here, and we take it from this point, it's little, and then so this would be 288 minus 9, so 288 at t is equal to 2.25 years, v is equal to 288,000 minus 9, that's 1/4 of the square, and this would give us 279. We can check this value against, this value against both of these estimations. We can check against the equation. What is the equation? Equation is 360 minus 36t. So if t is equal to 2.25, then v is equal to 360 minus 36 times 2.25, and that should give us 360 minus 72 and 981, and 360 minus 81. If you subtract 360 minus 81, that is 10, take away 1 would be 9, and 15 take away 8 would be 7, and 279. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And this is how we can interpolate a value between two given points. See you in the next video.